With technology at our fingertips, any love letter, thank you note, or birthday card can be condensed down to a short text these days. But one woman believes a handwritten letter can say what technology can't. From choosing her stationery, selecting the color of her ink, to thoughtfully writing out each word in her best cursive, the love that jumps off the page of her handwritten notes is immeasurable and intentional.
When I was a teenager, I received a handwritten card in the mail from one of my young women leaders, and I think I was just going through typical teenager stuff at the time, but the few compliments that she shared with me just meant so much to me. It was something that I kept the card, and almost 25 years later I still think about it, and it really had an impact on me. I love to scrapbook, so I have a huge collection of paper, and so I've just started to use my scrapbook paper to make cards over the years and send them to people in the mail, whether it's a birthday or a thank you or congratulations on something, or hey, I enjoyed your talk at church. I just love thinking about sending something to somebody in the mail personal that will also brighten their day like it brightened my day that day that I received it so many years ago. When I go to my mailbox, I open it up and there's a lot of bills and there's a lot of junk mail and there's a lot of advertisements, and so when I receive something that's handwritten, it makes my day. It makes me so happy to tear it open and see what's inside, and so my hope is always that that is the same feeling that the recipient gets when they get something personal in their mail. I call it happy mail, and my hope is that it makes people feel happy like I did that day as a teenager when I got that handwritten card from my church leader. One of my favorite quotes is a quote from Mark Twain that says, "You can live off a good compliment for 2 months." And I feel like I've had a lot of people come up to me that have received cards from me in the mail and just told me, oh my gosh, that meant so much to me to receive that. I think my cards make me slow down and take time to notice things and say the things that I want to say to people but maybe don't always have the time to in passing, or it just gives me a chance to share some of my thoughts that in a busy world we sometimes just don't have time to do that. So sending cards to people, I think, helps me to become more aware of the good around me and noticing the awesome things that people are doing, and it helps me to, it brings me happiness. I know my hope is to bring other people happiness, but it really does make me happy.
Oh, I love the intentionality behind that idea, and we have loved hearing a little more about your own intentional practices as well. So thanks for sharing. It's been an inspiring week.